Hello, this is Kedilytics and welcome to today's session. In our previous two videos, we spoke intensively about how we can use the Stata platform and then the SPSS platform to run one sample t-test. In today's brief video, we will be delving into how we can use the JASP platform to be able to do that. Now, you may want to recap those two videos to see how the concept was explained and how those two statistical tools, SPSS and Stata, were used. In the meantime, we want to go to the JASP platform to see how we can do it. So right here, we are on the JASP platform, and then we can load our data by coming here. So right here, the data is loaded. So you come here, open, and go to your computer, then you browse to locate it. That's how I was able to arrive at this place. So our focus here is to be able to do one sample t-test. So over here we have t-test. So we click on t-test, and then we have one sample t-test. So you just click on it, and then so one beautiful thing about JASP is that it gives you an interface where you can work around a variable, and then the results display concurrently. So here we are selecting two variables. In the first video with the Stata platform, we established that SBP, which is systolic blood pressure, was parametric, that is a past normality. And same is what we are finding here. And diastolic blood pressure did not pass normality. So that is what we are seeing over here. So it means that we have to write a non-parametric version where we compare the median in the case of EBP, diastolic blood pressure, but we'll be comparing the mean when we're talking about the SBP, which is the systolic blood pressure. So let's take it one by one. So here we are going to, the test we are doing is this. This one is a non-parametric version, which will apply when we are doing that for diastolic blood pressure. So for systolic blood pressure, since it is normally distributed, we want to check that, and then we check on sample test. And then the test value we are hypothesizing is 130. So immediately I type that, I expect to see the test giving me some values. Yeah, so immediately I checked on the student tests. It gives me a p-value, which is not statistically significant. So what it means is that the mean of SBP is not different from this value, 130, just as we established in the first video. So we encourage you to watch that particular video to see how we explain that into details, looking at the hypothesis tests. So we'll go to the diastolic blood pressure too and see how the diastolic blood pressure also fare when we are comparing it with, when we are comparing the median. So in that video, the first video, we adjusted this to 90. And then we, instead of the students, we did the sign test. And here too, we realized that it's statistically significant. So the median of our diastolic blood pressure is different from that of the specific test value, which is 90 in this case. So you can work around this value depending on the hypothesized value you are dealing with in your given setting or location. So you can also check the effect size where you have the confidence interval added to it. So that's it. So you can click on all of this to display all of the values. So as I am checking them, it is adding results to it. So for now, our main focus is on running the Wilkerson sign rank test and then the student test, depending on whether our assumption checks has been passed or not. In the case of SBP, it passed normality. That is why we run the student test. In the case of diastolic blood pressure, it did not pass normality. That is why we ran the Wilcoxon rank test. Basically, this is how you can run the one sample T test using JASP. And we can see that this one seems to be a bit easier to navigate around. So it's just a click and then the results comes accordingly. If you find this video useful and you want to listen to content such as this, we encourage you to subscribe, like, and share our videos. Until we meet again, it's a bye.